our series, Have a Seat at Our Table. So join us today for another great recipe. The carrot and beet salad is what we're going to start with, and it has an awesome dressing that we're going to make up real quick. And it calls for the scallions, extra virgin olive oil. Get the good olive oil for that because it makes a big difference in the flavor of the salad. Then we're going to add the honey, 2 tablespoons of honey. Dijon mustard. And we have lemon zest, 1 teaspoon, and then the juice from one large fresh lemon. Don't use the bottled lemon juice. And then we're going to add the 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper to start with, and then we're going to adjust salt and pepper at the end after we taste it. But I'm using a Vitamix today, and you can use just a plain old mixer if you have one, or any other type of food processor that can quickly blend all this together. So we're going to start out slow and mix this dressing together. The dressing is just delicious on any salad, but today it's going on this really special carrot and beet salad. Beets are very good for you, and in this recipe it calls for very thin sliced beets, raw, which we have. And you can slice them thin with your knife if you're good with the knife. But I also wanted to show you an inexpensive mandolin. And mandolins you have to be very careful with. They can be dangerous, and make sure you use the tools. But this is about $12 investment for these plastic mandolins. And we'll just slice it very slowly on the mandolin, and you have some thin slices. It makes it a little easier to manage the slices and making them nice and consistently thin. The other deviation from this recipe that we did today was we roasted the beets, and it adds a little bit better flavor in my opinion. So you can certainly use them raw, and they're very good for you. Raw, but also saute or roasted in the oven. It brings out the sugar in the beets, so that's one great advantage. So to put the salad together, we are going to, this recipe is service for 2, and you can double it, you could triple it, whatever you wanted to do, but it will serve 2 people. So maybe 1 person for an entree, or 2 people for a side, whatever you want to do. But we have the spring mix or arugula. You could use a mixture of both, and we're just going to pile this on as our base, and just kind of put that in the middle of the plate. And we have both oranges, blood and navel orange, and it kind of serves as a great garnish as well as great flavor. And we'll put that on the salad as well. And navel oranges are just finishing up their season, and they're really quite delicious. And you can sprinkle those on the platter. And then also the beets. So you can put your roasted beets right on top. again for color. And your sliced beets can go around. And I'm using both gold and red beets in this recipe. And we'll slice one more piece of the gold beet really thin. Again, it adds a nice color and texture to the overall salad. In addition to that, we put a nice pile of this beautiful ribbon carrot. So you peel the carrot, and you could, the easiest way to do it, to create these beautiful little ribbons, is just to use a peeler. So after it's peeled, then you peel it further and create this beautiful mound of ribbon. And that's on top. And then we're going to go ahead, and I always like to add a little bit of extra color. And so in doing that, I'll add a couple strawberries on the side, and we'll put the dressing on. And you can certainly toss the salad with the dressing and mound it up and put a little bit on top if you wanted to, and cover it both. But that is as simple as it gets. And then we'll top it off with some sliced almonds. And there you have the carrot and beet salad with citrus dressing. Enjoy. And we'll see you at a seat at the table.